Hey guys, it's Victor on the Give Me a Flake Man channel. Today I'm here to talk to you about Ebizo Ichikawa. You probably don't know, you probably don't know who he is. He is a famous kabuki actor here in Japan. And I've been editing a video here for you. I just want to teach you one set phrase. Not exactly a set phrase, but something to remember about Japanese is that people like to use almost cliched phrases here. They're called kimari monku. And they're basically set ways to say things. And they're formalities, you say things properly. You have to say this particular sentence. So it's kind of easy for us as Japanese learners to learn a few of these, and then when you're watching TV and you see one of these famous people say something, you automatically understand what they're talking about. So today we're going to learn one of those. It takes so long just to teach one though. A lot of it's you'll probably never use in real conversation, except it's really funny if you do, So I would take the time to at least learn to hear it, and if not, to say it as well. Anyway, today we're talking about Ebizo Ichikawa. He is a famous kabuki actor. If you don't know, kabuki actors are they're like a royalty here in a acting way, meaning that it's an art form that goes back generation to generation to generation. If your great grandfather was a kabuki actor, you're probably a kabuki actor as well. Anyway, this guy got into a fight the other day. He was married like a few months ago. Then he went drinking a few days ago. I'm sorry, last month, and he got in a fight. I think it was November 25th, and he got his ass kicked, basically. There's a lot of different claims as to what actually happened. Did he cause it? The people who beat him up, was it one guy or was it many guys? They still haven't caught anybody. They broke his cheekbone, fractured his cheekbone. You can read all about it. I'll put a link in the bottom. But today we're just going to concentrate on his apology. Something very different about Japanese, and as we've discussed before in the Noripi video, if you saw that quite a few months or maybe a year ago, in Japan, if you are an actor and you do something like this, something that causes great commotion for the people, then you're basically you've disgraced yourself. The idea of honor here is still very much alive, and you're often forced to resign or take a big public break from the public eye. To give you an idea of how things are different in the States, recently Mel Gibson did something very embarrassing by threatening the mother of his child with death and beatings, etc. All this stuff came out. Of course, last year he got drunk and got arrested and told the police. He called the police woman sugar tits, and then claimed that the Jews were responsible for all the wars in the world, which of course we know it's not true. It's the Arabs, but just kidding, Arab people. But he's got a movie coming out called The Beaver very soon, directed by Jodie Foster, which I'm surprised to see. They're already just promoting the movie. They're not really talking about his past. Not that everyone's forgotten. I'm sure, as you probably know, the stars of Hangover 2 have refused to work with him. So it's not completely different, but in Japan, anyway, you do something like this, get in a fight in public, get drunk, then you've got to resign. And he has, as you can read from the article below, in the link provided below, in the groin area, he's going to take he's been indefinitely suspended. Anyway, let's get on with the video.
この度、世の中の方々をお騒がせしてしまいまして、心より深くお詫びを申し上げます。この度、世の中の方々をお騒がせしてしまいまして、心より深くお詫びを申し上げます。
Okay, Moron Army, do not panic. King Moron is here to explain every little piece of this very short speech, part of his speech that he gave. I've broken up what you just saw, what you just heard, into 3 sections. This is the first section. Kono tabi yononaka no katagata wo. Kono tabi, kono is this, tabi is time. So, literally at this time. If you look in a Japanese dictionary, it will sometimes say recently. Yononaka, yo is world. No is possessive apostrophe s. Naka is inside, so literally inside this world, but in this case, it's akin to society. No, of course, we just said apostrophe S. Katagata. Kata is a polite way to refer to another person, kata, instead of hito. Katagata just means plural, people. Notice the kanji after kata, it looks like ma from the katakana. But what it does, it functions as a repeater of the previous kanji. The best example of this is tokidoki. If you look at tokidoki, it's the same, right? You only have one kanji. The next kanji there, the ma there, repeats the first one, but you pronounce it tokidoki. Okay, let's go on to the next section. Next section, osawagase shite shimaimashite. Oh my god, that's a tough one. Even for the advanced Japanese learner, that's probably something you do not see very often. But you do see the word sawagu. First, let's back up. O is the honorable O. You add this to certain words to make it more polite. Sawagu is to cause a commotion or a fuss. Now, the verb sawagaseru is to cause a fuss for other people. So in this case, I've taught you the sawagu. If you don't know the other one, don't worry. Sawagaseru is very rare. You probably won't see it, but you will see sawagu. So I hope you'll learn that at least. Osagawaseru, or in this case, osagawaseshite. This is a polite te form ending, and it connects to the shimaimashita ending, which you've probably or possibly seen before. If not, you will see it again. Whenever you hear nani nani shimaimashita, blah 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 shimaimashita. Nani nani is the way to say blah 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 in Japanese, by the way. Nani nani shimaimashita is the way to show regret. So basically, I regret having caused a fuss or a commotion to other people. On to the next section. Okay, this last section is probably the most useful. Kokoro yori fukaku owabi wo moshiagemasu. You often hear this almost set phrase when people apologize in public. Kokoro, of course, is heart. Yori is from. Fukaku is the adverb form of fukai, which is deep. Fukaku, fukai. Wo, the honorable O there. O, wabi is apology. And moshiagemasu is something, it's a very polite way to say. O moshiagemasu. O indicates what the verb will act on. You should definitely know that. Okay, that concludes this lesson. Let's now see if you learned anything by listening to Mr. Ebizo Ichikawa one more time and see if you can catch what he says.
世の中の方々をお騒がせしてしまいまして、心より深くお詫びを申し上げます。再び世の中の方々をお騒がせしてしまいまして、心より深くお詫びを申し上げます。
Alright, thanks for watching everyone. Please study hard. Japanese is not easy. You've got to put in the work. I can make as many of these videos as you want, but unless you watch them, you know, you're not gonna learn anything. And be sure to encourage me by commenting, rating, etc., etc. See you guys in the next video. Bye bye.
Study hard, morons.